Yes. So actually, this is our website. We call it borgerp.com or borgdesk.com. So both are URLs available. So you can log in with any of them. And before going in detail, so just let me cover in a few seconds. So these are our products basically. What I have explained in briefly, that we have a sales automation, one module, then service desk second, then stock, then distributor third one, then task force, other human resource and other modules, so that we have not listed here those modules so far.
Okay.
So these are a we are also giving individual as per the requirement, and we are also giving as a bundle also, right? To the enterprises who are interested to go for all modules, we are giving them as a bundle also.
Okay.
Correct. So I'm trying to log in from here. So I'll put my demo user ID and password, and I'll be sharing this detail to you also, so that you can log in and you can have
Sure.
a look on this, right?
Oh,
Later on.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes. So actually, this dialog box you might be saying seems you are already logged in, because actually we allow to log in single person through a single user ID, correct?
Yeah.
So that multiple entries cannot be happen from a single user ID. So someone may be logged in, or that person may have not logged out. That's why it is
Logged out.
telling me that someone is logged in, like, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I am clicking OK, then another person, if another person is logged in already, so that will be logged out.
Okay.
So this way actually it works, right? So this is a dashboard. So we have these modules, what we explained, right? You can access from here also, lead, account, service desk, inventory, HRA, task force, production, like that. So we have a manufacturing modules also in this ERP. So this is a basically complete ERP based on the enterprise requirements they can go for, right?
Okay.
So I'm just going here. So with the sales and marketing, so in the left side you can see, and basically how does it work? This is a SaaS based model. So the customer has to pay based on the user accounts, right,
Correct.
they need for their business. So they don't want to pay 1 lakh or more amount at a single shot. So they can pay a small amount, they can start with a small amount with a few users, then gradually they can increase. So basically they have to pay what they are using, correct? So here in the left side you can say the manage customer research. So you can manage your entire customers in this tab. So if I click on that, so this is a database of the customer, correct? And here you can say a lot of boxes are there, correct? And if I'll go the boxes here, these are boxes, and you can maintain your customers date of birth and date of marriage, and a system can send automatic wishing messages also, correct?
Oh,
So these also provision there. And if you want to maintain more details about your customers, you can do. And because we allow each and every customer to add 15 more fields also, correct? That is a customized fees if they need for their business. So
okay.
this is a completely customer database. And so initially, how we can get this detail, right, in this table? So basically, there are three ways to get this data in this ARP. One is you can add one by one, right? If you have a few number of customers, or you can upload in a bulk also. So there's an option to upload a bulk at the time of starting, correct? So
Correct.
people want to bring more all details in the application when they start. So we also have a provision. If you have a large number of customer, or even any number of customers, you want to choose to upload through the file, so you can do it. So there's a one sample file here. Click here to download the sample CSV. You can download and you can prepare your data and you can upload in a single shot. So this detail will come, right? So this is another thing. So this
What's
has to
the
be,
password column here?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So you can write down all your questions. So once we are done, so then we can discuss about those
Sure.
questions,
Okay.
right? So this is basically actually, if you are, since you have asked, so just let me share this one. So password means This is for those customers who are using our service desk module, because in that case, what we are offering them in the service desk module, our customers can extend a login dashboard to their customers, right? From there, their customers can open a ticket, correct? And they can report any issues or concern, whatever it is regarding billing, service support.
Okay.
And they can also have an option there to chat with the support team also, if that is applicable, that is suitable for those companies who are in service,
Okay.
correct? For example, you are selling some products like IT company, for example, right? So what they are doing, they are also selling some products, printer, PCs, laptops, and they also offer annual maintenance contract service, right?
Mm.
They said to them, you can pay us for these number of devices for yearly maintenance, and our engineer will be, technician will be visited, and then they will solve your problem. So that is called annual maintenance contract, AMC. So sometimes like RO system, kitchen appliance system, that is also happening. Like you are buying RO, so they also offer some annual maintenance contract service also. So in that case, their customer can log in and they can open their tickets whenever they are having issues, right? And then that can be trackable when your support team will be responding, how your support team will respond, and how customer will respond, right? So each and everything will be recorded in a timeline. So how that if there is just some issues or problems being reported, so the business owner, decision maker can track whether our team is attending that issues or problem in time or not, right?
Yeah.
So, and whether customer is, so sometimes our team needs some information from the customer, but customer is delaying that thing, right? Customer is not giving information. Ultimately, if we don't have any system, so ultimately the service provider is blamed, right? That problem is solved, but in fact the customer was not giving the information. So in this case, actually, the crystal clear communication happens, and that can be tracked if there is a gap, so that or leakage in the system, that can be find out. So this
Okay.
is for it is being used. So we were here. Let's come back to our customer management. So there's a one option actually that can be added one by one from here. Apart from that, uh, a bulk upload. Then, uh, if this is a detail, and that also can be downloaded by the admin if it get us in case of requirement, right? But
Okay.
cannot be downloaded by users, correct? And this is not also why visible to any your employee until unless you are giving to permission, right?
Okay.
Apart from that, it is done once, and thereafter it will get automatically updated in the customer database when your lead is getting converted, correct? So
Yeah.
first time in the beginning you have to upload this detail, thereafter it will happen, it will keep happening automatically from the sales module.
Okay.
So
Okay.
once your lead is getting
Mr.
converted,
Singh,
that will be,
Singh, I think, yeah, I know the features will be quite a lot, and you can't be doing all the explanation of all the features. Tell us that, okay, yours is quite a, I can see that it's quite exhaustive, and it can do quite a few things. What is difference between any competition which you think, which you face, and how is that yours is better? You can tell us, and few
sir.
things, yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
And few things what we are looking at is definitely all this contact information CRM, or like whatever the normal CRMs, definitely, and what is above on that you can offer. Second, whether we can manage the quotations also in this CRM, whatever the customer register, marketing and sales you are doing. So I am assuming that sales also is included in this, that at least the quotations, another thing. The billing and other things will get onto accounts, that we'll have to see it later. That's a separate module which I can see here. So this, how is that handled, and whether the integration with the, how is it done, and how is it better than the competition? If you can just give us that, I think that will be, I know the product will have a lot of features which we cannot see it everything now, right? Yeah.
Sir, if we have a half an hour, so I can explain each and everything in a detail, and you will be having each and every answer. And I'll be also differentiating how it is different
Yeah,
from
just go
others.
over the overview, because I'm sure this
Correct.
downloading of bulk download, all that will be given by
Okay.
almost everybody.
Okay.
So don't get into those things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were here. So once we can get updated this data, if any lead is being converted from the sales module, right? So I hope this is understood. Now what is there, there is a one licensing info is there. Similarly, if you, whatever user you have, so you can create number of users, you can have a n number of users over here. So they can log in and they can work on this based on the accessibility provided to them, correct? So for each module and features. If you have a distributor can be listed, and if you have a vendor, so you can also list your vendors, whatever services you are providing, department management, right?
Okay.
Apart from the some jumping to sales and marketing, correct? So this is a sales and marketing model basically. So this is add a new lead feature, correct? So I'll take your 2 to 3 minutes to explain this, right? Otherwise, rest of the feature will not be understood. So here, actually, there are few things I want to highlight over here. One is a greeting alert. Greeting alert, how does it work basically? So whenever any lead is coming from anywhere, any source, right? Either manually is being entered or it is coming from your website or any other source, right? So our Borg CRM helps to send automatic email and SMS to that prospect. So that email and SMS is pre-designed already, and that is common for all. So what we recommend, actually, we recommend to draft a beautiful mail with the designers and all, right? And that can be delivered in the first instance. After that, these details, contact details, email and all, actually, you can play with the settings. You can make it mandatory. You can make it optional, right? That settings available. You can make it uneditable, and you can make it editable. There are two parts of this form. One is basic information, second one is additional, right? So basic information cannot be changed, and additional you can change it. You can remove any box and you can add 15 additional box also as per your requirement. So here, this one's next follow-up date is very much important. Uh, Actually, your salesperson has to update when next follow-up is scheduled, right? So system will remind in form of SMS and email daily in the morning how many today's follow-ups are there to be done, right? So in Borg CRM sends some message and email also, correct? And apart from that, I'll also let you another thing is that it will also list out all follow-ups, pending follow-ups, right? So if any salesperson is getting login, they can also notify that how many follow-ups are listed for me as of now. Next one is the expected closure date. So we also recommend your salesperson to put this date, so that you can get some commit from the salesperson when that lead is going to be converted, and thereafter that will also be used to project our sales in a particular duration. I'll let you know in the report later. These are product and service boxes are there, correct? So you that can be set up based on the businesses, that is completely customized, correct? Then this is a lead status. Lead status means these are stages of the leads. So that varies business to business. That is also fully customizable, correct? So based on the business, for example, first one is new lead, then follow up, then quotation sent, like that you can. So this is a very crucial and heart of the application. Some people call it lead funnel also. So that is very important to set up, and we help you out at the time of onboarding, correct? How to set and all. After that, these are sources from where you are procuring those leads, whether it is from the cold calling or from the Google, just tell references, whatever it is. So that also can be set custom, that is fully customizable. So you can set these list of drop downs as per your business requirement, correct? I'll let you know later how it is done. Then next, which I'd like to highlight, is a deal size. We also recommend and that you can make it mandatory also. Deal size means what is the ticket size of that customer we are expecting as a salesperson, right? So that also being used to project our sales, how much business we are projected in this particular month, correct? So this deal size is much more important. So this is a basically ticket size, correct? So and rest of the information are general information, so I'm not going to do detail, correct? So these are things, and this form can be customizable, and you can add 15 more boxes also as per your requirement. Once form is submitted, then all leads will be listed here minus all leads option. So leads will be listed like that. So here I'll also take 1 minute to explain these all things. So this table stands for this added by means who has added that lead, correct? And the assigned to means whom that lead is lying with, correct? So the current owner is assigned to, and the added by is who originally added that lead. Contact number, here you can see this contact number is in blue. Blue means we with this application is also integrated with the cloud IVR services, right? So if you are opting those services, so your team can make a call directly from here by clicking here, correct? And that call will be connected to the customer, and you can also mask this number if you don't want to disclose the database to your sales team. So that also can be done. This is a reporting date and lead status, what we discussed as a lead funnel or lead stages. And then last two options are very much crucial to understand. This is a lead aging. Aging means how many days this lead is lying in the system. So if it is, we talk about the first lead, so this is 30, so this lead is lying since last 30 days in the system. How old that lead is there, right, in days. Score means actually we measure score from 1 to 10. So there is a 7 parameters, right, where score is being measured. So I'll let you know shortly what are those parameters, how score is being decided. So it may be 10 means so we can categorize in 3 forms: cold lead, cold lead, warm lead, and hot lead, correct? So high score means if it was 10 means there is a hot lead. This is a low hanging fruit, has to be taken actively as soon as possible. You now there's some going into follow-up details, right? So these are your data is being listed, right, in this way. Now I'm clicking on this here. There's three action button. One is eye icon, which is used. You can see the balanced information, right? Remaining information which is not displayed here about the lead. Last one is you can edit or update more information which is editable, right? And then the middle one is much more important. I'm going into this. So here you can say that has to be understood, right? So here these are logs. What action has been taken for that particular lead. So all logs, any action is being done on that particular lead will be recorded automatically here. So if you're opting the IVR services, calling services, so recording, you can get a recording of those calls over here also, correct? Apart from that, first let's go start with this lead score. So lead score, as we discussed, it will be 1 to 10. So these are the lead scores: name, contact number, email ID, budget, authority, need, and time frame, correct? So these are weightage also assigned to that particular score factor parameter. And if you are taking, so that will be calculated, taken into account, right? So I'm not going to detail what is budget, what is authority, because you as we discussed, you can understand this one, right? And then if we are changing anything, for example, uh, we are having a demo, right? So I have added that lead in my CRM. What I'll write here: demo given, right? And I also write down my own observations also, whatever I have observed, and I will observe, right? Demo given on, and what I felt I can write down in brief, correct? So what will happen if my manager will see, right, then what is going on? So if he or she will be going through these remarks, so that can be understood whether my salesperson is going in the right direction or not, right? What is being happened? For example, in this case, lead score is 9. So analysis happens like this: if lead score is 9, it means that it is almost hot lead, correct? If I found these conversations not happening in proper way, it means that there is a follow-up lacking, correct? So that lead is not being followed up. And thereafter I can go with the remarks also. And if, for example, today I'm having a call, and if me both party will may get a consent for each other to have another call or a meeting, correct? So of course follow-up date will be changed, correct? So I can change the follow update from here, correct? What will happen? It may be a 1 month or 2 months, 6 months, or 1 day, whatever it is there. So that system will remind on that particular day. So I cannot miss even a single lead. If any change in the lead stages, so I can change that one also. If I found someone it's not interested, right? I can put a not interested also. That if I'm just taking any action over here, that each and everything will be recorded. I'm changing date, it will be recorded. The date has been changed from this to this. If I'm changing stages, so that also will be recorded. Each and everything will be recorded, each and everything. And whatever I'm writing also, that is also recorded over here, right?
Okay. Is there any like lead owner or something like that, and even the manager or higher up can change these things?
Yes, so that depends on the hierarchy, correct?
I'm
So
saying
we
the
have,
hierarchy level wise, higher person can change the type of lead and lead score.
yes, higher person can change over the hierarchy. For there are 4 level of hierarchy in the system, correct? So anybody in the hierarchy can change and see the leads. And if that person is not coming to hierarchy, so that lead will not be visible
Yeah,
to
I
them.
understand that. Okay, no problem.
So
So if
anybody can change. Yeah, anybody can
no,
change.
only the higher level hierarchy person wise, they can change the lead score and other thing, because somebody at the lower level, they have scored it as 10, but his judgment may be different. Maybe the higher level person may have a better judgment and change the lead score. That's
Correct.
possible, right? Okay.
Correct. That is
Okay,
possible.
go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
So thereafter, and all complete detail is coming below. To if I am a salesperson, what I'll do, I open this page, I'll see the information. If my IVR service is indicated, so I click on here and I get connected on call, and whatever conversation happens, I'll keep updating this one.
Okay.
Correct. Then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not with there. Some of company are doing salesperson basically does, they update all, they put all update by evening, end of the day. So that is not good. We don't recommend. So then and there has to be updated. So this is a follow up how we can ensure the more conversion, and the each and every follow up is done in time. If it is not done, so that will also we have a way out. I'm just going into this. Here actually you can see in the left, qualified leads and lead distribution, 2 options are there, right? So qualified leads means that has to be defined at the time of onboarding. In fact, our customer has a right to define which lead is qualified lead for them based on the stages, correct? For example, if people are not interested, that is not qualified lead for them, so that should not be coming into the follow up again and again. So you can decide based on status which lead is qualified lead for my business, and which lead is which lead is to be followed up or which lead should not be followed up, right? So you have a control on that. We have a setting like that, so you can find out this one. So whatever leads are qualified, for example, in this case, in manage all lead, we can see we have a 43 records, and if we talk about the qualified leads, it may be 41. 2 leads are not qualified leads, correct? And thereafter lead distribution. So as we discussed, there is a 4 hierarchy, correct, level. So in the sales 1, sales 2, and we call it level 2 manager and all. So lead can be assigned in the hierarchy level, correct? So lead can be assigned to anyone or to anybody.
Okay.
In
Is
the
there
level.
an integration with WhatsApp also?
So we do it on demand.
On demand. Okay. Suppose
Because
many of their conversation happens in the WhatsApp these days.
correct. So
is
actually
that getting,
WhatsApp.
is that getting captured automatically, or
No, actually captured means from the lead, or how
like
you
you
want to
put
use?
it here, like with the IVR, you are able to call the people and the recording, conversations get recorded. Okay. Similarly, if I send a WhatsApp message to this number, does that also get recorded?
Sir, we don't have WhatsApp services like that, but if some of customers have given to us, right? So we can integrate this one.
So you don't have it as a module as of now?
No, we don't have any model, because this is a third party. This all are third party services like email, SMS, or WhatsApp. These are all are third party services, right? So we have integrated only. Correct?
No, but you can do that, is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because if you are recording the conversation, the whole point is that all touch points with the customer has to be recorded and documented.
Sir, if we talk, yeah.
So if that is the case nowadays, most of the things happens with WhatsApp also. Yeah. So,
yes.
and you're giving this IVR feature, which is as simple as that, like clicking that and making a call, and that gets recorded.
Correct,
And
correct.
same thing is like you click down that for a WhatsApp message, and whatever message you send or receive, if it can get documented, again, it's one place to look at everything.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, we have not integrated any standard things regarding WhatsApp, because there is a lot of challenges, because so many things are not open commercially for the WhatsApp. So there is a lot
I
of
understand.
limitation.
No problem. Now let us go to the next.
So
Okay,
that's
I understand.
what.
That's complexity. Okay, yeah.
So you can assign, you can transfer any leads from here, right?
Okay,
And the coming to pending follow-up. So here, actually, Borg CRM just sends one email for the reminder of the follow-up and one message. And apart from that, this pending follow-up reminds each and every salesperson that these follow-ups are pending as of now till today. Correct. So it means that there is a 38 records. It means that either the follow-up was scheduled for today or before that. So ideally, this table must be zero, having a zero record. But practically, it's not possible. But we have to minimize as soon as possible, as more
Go
as
ahead,
possible.
go ahead. Yeah, and the escalation also is happening, I think, right?
Yes,
It's something
yes.
we can
So
set the
actually,
escalation levels.
correct.
Okay.
So
So where will this reminder go? Will it reminder go to the manager's email, or where will it go?
no, actually, managers will not be having a team follow-up list. Correct. Manager can see from this tab.
It's like a dashboard, Amrita. It will be
Okay.
there. Once
Dashboard,
the
yeah.
manager logs in, whatever is
Logged
below,
in that.
yeah.
Oh, in his dashboard, he'll
in
be
his
able.
dashboard, he will get like what are the
Okay,
things
so
which are
it's
pending
not like
from
an
his end.
alert which will be
It
going.
also can go one that also I think can be triggered. Email can be triggered for escalation.
Can be triggered, but we have seen actually that
Too much
becomes,
of
yeah,
loading.
correct,
Too many
correct.
emails will be only on that.
Correct.
Then,
Okay, okay,
Correct.
got it.
this
Got
we
it.
have seen it happening in places.
Correct,
Right?
correct,
Yeah.
correct. So this is a follow-up. So how we ensure that if I am a decision maker of that company, so I can see this 30, and what is the importance of deal size, what we discussed. Here we can say if you are maintaining a deal size, so you can see 38 records are pending for the follow-up, what our team is missing, correct? And what is the value of these 38 records, right? 22 lakhs 72,000. So this is a value of importance of that deal size, which we recommend to put this with each and every leads.
Yes.
So that is used for the management, basically it's decision maker. And then what happened? Then after that, we have a track by location also. Sorry, I missed one thing. Quotation, correct? So we have a quotation management. So we have a 3 formats, as well as we also allow you to prepare a customized quotation also, correct?
Okay.
So if you have a certain format, correct, to be given, so you can get it designed by designer, and you can hand over HTML code to us, and we can fix you and we can train your team how to do this one, right? So it takes only 1 minute to prepare a quotation.
Sure.
And you can download, and in fact you can send a mail from here in a single click.
Okay.
Correct. So already if I want to send from the system, so I need to click here, and it will be automatically sent to the prospect email ID.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so it is happening. And another one is we have mobile Android mobile app also, correct?
Is there a way to attach catalogs also to the quotations?
Yes, actually they
make attachments.
No. Actually, what we can do, if you have some catalogs, you can host in your website server. Okay, you can give a link to here.
Not
right.
That particular product brochure. If you have to attach, there's no way to attach it and send it.
Yes. Means just try to what I mean to say. You cannot attach just like an email. Correct. But you can attach the link of that.
I got it. No, I'm asking, that's what. You cannot attach any document or anything.
No. That kind of attachment is not there.
Okay.
And just we have an Android mobile. So if your team is, for example, going outside for the meetings and you want to ensure whether they are reaching there in the meeting or not, right? So you can ask them to punch in when they are reaching to the meeting place, and they can punch out when they are leaving. So you can find out, and then you can track the location of this one.
That is, they have to punch in manually.
Of course, sir. You can also, if you are allowing to track in real time, so they don't require to punch in. Then they will be tracked every single minute, right? So we don't recommend, because
Not required limit.
yeah,
Okay, go
no,
ahead next.
it doesn't basically go work in most of the cases.
Yeah.
You can set the target over here. So there's a little difference. So I want to take your 2 minutes, correct? Here generally what happens in other applications, what happens, only they allow, you can set the target in terms of money, correct, number, financial target for the people, correct. But what we have done, since I'm also working as a business automation concerned with some companies, so I realize this should be made like that. So here you can set, first you can select the salesperson target, you can set for them as in other application. So I can select a salesperson here. So not only you can set the target for the money that you need to achieve this target, but you can also set the target for the leads, correct. So generally what happens, we have seen with our customers, some old employees are there, so they don't create a new contacts, new prospect, and they keep generating from the existing one. So what happens, so actually that's not a good for any business, correct. They are completing their target into some money, but they are not generating new customers for the company. So you can define here how many leads he has to generate, for example 100, and you know in your business 10% conversion is there, for example, so 100 out of 10 has to be converted, correct. So these kind of targets also can be set for the employee to bring energy and the motivation for them, correct. And you can target, you can get the financial target. Apart from that, you can also set the target for the product and services also. For example, you have a number of products and services, but you might have seen in your business, some of products are being sold very well, but some of not, correct. So what happens, we're not, generally we are not able to realize in day to day why this happening, and why, because we are getting money ultimately, people are completing targets, so you don't bother about that. So if we are setting that target, so we can also figure out this thing, how much business we receive from a particular product. Similarly for the product category or service category, and similarly for the lead source. You're also receiving a leads from multiple sources, so you can also find out, set the target, and the you can track the ROI in this way, correct. What is the ROI?
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
So this way target can be set. And after that, wait, please. Yeah, after that, actually performance, you can measure the performance also same way. So view the performance of the team. So I can see here, wait, where is the performance? Okay. View performance. So team performance, I'm coming. So similarly, what we have set the target, for example, for Meenakshi, we have set the target of 100 leads, correct? So how many leads is really she has generated? So we can see every time, anytime, that will be happening in real time. And how many leads, what is the target? What was the target set for conversion, and how many that she has converted? What is the conversion ratio was set, and what is the conversion ratio actual, correct? And what is the target achieved if it is a PO kind of system using our account system. So you can also track the how much amount of PO has been generated for him, and received for him, for her, and what is the target, and what, how much she has achieved. So that can also track, and similarly for the product, services, and the lead source can be done.
Yeah, I think, you come to the point, how is it sort of configured in the pricing? Whether it's all of it CRM, one price includes all of this, or is it any modules wise? What is that we are talking about?
Correct. So I'm coming to that. So I'm just again coming to my website to show this thing. So we are charging module wise, number one, and we have full complete pricing also, correct. So here I'm just trying, going in try and buy, and you can see here the sales automation, service automation, and different modules are there. For a single module, we are charging 398 rupees per user per month.
That's sales, any module, huh? Any of the
any module for the single module, right? And quarterly this is 499, monthly
suppose if we take sales automation, whatever you showed today, now it's included,
It is included.
including the quotation module and all that.
Everything.
Okay.
Correct.
And this is used by per user means like login user. Huh?
Login user.
Okay.
Right.
If I have 10 people, then we'll have to take it as 10 buy-in. 10.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And apart from that, actually, we also charging 5,000 to 25,000 the implementation charge, which is one time. So that depends on the number of users. For example, it is minimum is 5,000, but generally we and maximum is 25. And in between that, we figure out the number of login users. For example, it will the user number of users as 5, so we are charging 5,000. Number of users 6, so we are charging 6,000.
Okay.
Correct. So
Yeah,
minimum is
go up little bit, kind of this thing. Go up little bit. Okay. Quarterly
right.
is 499 per month. Okay, if you buy it as a quarter. Okay.
Correct. And apart from that, if you are, and this is same for all single module, correct. And if you are going for the all-in-one, so the pricing is this.
Okay, all in one is like service automation, employee books,
Each and everything.
Everything.
Each,
HR is not included.
That is also included.
Okay.
All 6 modules.
But here HR I don't see at the top, no? Employee book is HR.
Yeah, it's not there, but it is there. I have shown in the inside after login, you can see.
Okay.
Here you can see. Oh, wait, the sum is showing you here. Human resource.
Okay, this is all the 6 modules.
Yes,
marketing and sales, accounts, service, inventory, SCM, human resource, and task force. So this is 1199 per month if you buy it for the year.
Correct. So this is a price for all.
And that's again per month per user. Huh? Okay.
And similarly for the implementation is same.
Okay.
What are the one-time cost for that you said, like 5,000
to set up all the data, Amrita?
Setup is to be done now. Training of your employee and implementation, we have to work together. We need to understand system.
It's like all these things, data, whatever you are showing, it's all will come only if you enter all this data.
Correct.
And to enter and categorize, like suppose you are selling product wise, segment wise sales, you can look at it, but you have to set up that products segments. Add in all the products into the database.
If we give you the details, you will do it
They will help
for
doing.
the setup, initial setup, right? That's what you will do.
Actually, how we do, first of all, when we start, so we'll sit together, we'll understand your process, correct? And we'll also be suggesting, you'll also coming up some points, right? Because what happens, ma'am, this solution is ours and business is yours, right? So we have to come together, we have to find out how we can get out of it.
The customization to our requirements, they'll have to do a little bit of customization, and that is the initial
one question I have, Mr. Singh. How was it different from HubSpot? Because HubSpot is commonly used as CRM, no? How was it different?
Ma'am,
please go ahead.
It's not commonly used. There are so many CRMs are available in the market, right? So more or less, actually, I would say most of the CRMs have similar features in the product, right? But the same time, what is difference? That's only post-sale service and support things, correct? Because in India, most of the people fail to implement successfully in this kind of softwares, correct? So difference is only the hand-holding, how we can get implemented and bring into the system successfully.
And do you have any free account where we can use it for certain level or certain time?
Yes. So we are giving a single user accounts for 14 days, right? With all complete features access.
Only 14 days.
Okay.
So you can create and you can enjoy.
So there's nothing given like until you cross so many customers or something like that. No, nothing.
Pardon?
You can use it free until you cross so many customers or something. It's not nothing available like that.
No. Actually, number of users you cannot create more than one, but rest of the features you can enjoy.
Okay.
With full access.
Second thing I would like to ask is, do you manage campaigns also in this? Do you have any feature? Marketing
campaigns.
campaigns? Marketing
No.
campaigns?
No.
That is not included in this. So do you have anything which gets combined with this?
Yes,
supposedly?
we are coming in next 15 days. Correct. We have another system, we call it Leadify SMS and Leadify mails, right? And we also coming with the what we discussed about the WhatsApp and all, right? So we are trying to bring our system, because when we are dependent on others, then that we were not able to satisfy our customer, right?
No, campaigns is like marketing campaigns, email campaigns, or say social media campaigns. We can, whatever we are launching, and the replies and feedback, like leads coming from that, are we able to monitor using this CRM?
Yes. I explained I think you didn't notice. I also explained in the beginning when I was showing the form. So lead also can be captured automatically from any social media marketing campaigns.
Okay, capturing is okay. Campaigns we can launch, like we can create campaigns in this and launch it. Like
no,
so many.
No.
I want to send an email campaign to all the people who are into one particular segment.
That's what I wanted to explain.
That is not there now.
That's not there.
Okay.
We are coming in next, hopefully 15.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I think fairly good. You got the details. Any other questions, Amrita?
No, I'm good for now. Okay. Mr. Singh, if you can send me this recording, okay, and I think the fees and other stuff we can say check it on your website itself, right? It has all the details, so we will get it from there. So as I said, we are a team of people who are working together. So I may have to, Madan and myself will go back to our team. We'll get back to you on
sure,
that.
Ma'am.
Okay?
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Singh.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for the demo also. Thank you.
Thank you for your time also, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.